Hey, my beautiful angel, it's Josie Grouse, and welcome to Soul Awakening channel. Today, you are going to receive a message from angels about this upcoming new moon. We have powerful new moon time on June the 6th. It's 6 portal, so let's open up. Let's receive something magical, something beautiful today, some guidance from angels that will help us to navigate these times of change. Okay, I'm here. I'm using my angel oracle cards as always. Use your intuition. Use your intuitive knowing, intuitive guidance to connect with your personal angel, because your personal angel is a source of wisdom, of guidance, something incredible. So tune inwards and trust that all the messages that are coming through for you today have meaning, have purpose, have intention. So trusting these messages and also opening up to receive your own view, your own guidance, that's the point of the new moon. And remember that new moon is about discovery. It's about tuning yourself with something that is important for you, your dream, your desire, something that you personally, deep in your heart, maybe want or look forward to, something that you focus on. New moon allows you to zoom in on this opportunity. So let's go, let's begin. I have my angel oracle cards. Take your time and see how you can figure out the color, maybe an image. Something is speaking to you right now. Something is calling your attention. So that's the power of symbols, because symbols is language. Symbol is a way that your subconscious mind, the spiritual realm, is communicating with us. So take a moment, choose a color, a number, some image or energy that is truly yours, something that is speaking to you, something that is awakening your own presence with your angels. Okay, you guys ready? So let's go. I'm going to guide you through this. So you're not alone, that you have your angels. I have my angels with me. I also have my angel oracle cards. They are just instruments. They're instruments of divine consciousness that will allow you to feel your angels. Feel. All right, so let's feel our angels. If you're drawn to number 1, okay, maybe color blue, let's see what angels want you to know. What opportunity does this new moon present for you? Okay, let's take a look. All of these live messages are channeled. We are channeling. This is a moment when we're actually channeling, connecting with angels, real time. Okay, so let's see. What angels want you to know is to love yourself first. This new moon is a lesson on self-love, loving self. You will have situations showing up on your path that will turn your energy, your attention inward. Okay, maybe it's a relationship situation, maybe it's friendship, something, some kind of energy, some situation will question you. Are you in alignment with yourself, your soul, your deeper truth, or you're just trying to live up to someone else's truth? This will be a very important lesson for you. Love yourself first means to be graciously selfish. So, which means that you have to put yourself first. You have to allow your values and your priorities to revolve around you, around your own sense of guidance, not someone else's, not another person, not your job, not your social circles. You, exactly, you. How are you loving yourself. Where is this energy coming from? So if you put priorities upon someone else, so you put someone else's happiness above your own, you will be redirected. Gently put, redirected. Maybe you will just have this awakening happening. It's like, okay, this is not my path. Maybe it's someone else's path and it works great. But what is truly my path? You will have to ask these kinds of questions, because love yourself first means to always bring your attention inwards and ask, is this in alignment with my truth, with my values, my principles, my priorities? Or it's just everyone else's agenda? So that's love yourself first means, is to put yourself first. And it's required. It's not even an option. If you're listening to this message, it means that there is a disconnection, discontent between your values. It's like you are confused about what is truly yours. What is your purpose? What is your path? What is your gift? And because you're confused, angels don't want you to be all over the place and pick up someone else's values, because it's what you may do out of need, out of some kind of desperation. I need to know, what is my path? Where am I going? Why am I here? So you may look the wrong way. And the right way to look for answers, to find your purpose, is to look within yourself. Okay, that's what it means to love yourself. When they're telling you, you gotta love yourself first, which means that you are in the position of picking up someone else's values, needs, desires, someone else's happiness over your own. And you need to hear this. You need to awaken to this truth. You need to be mindful that something like this is happening in your life, and go within to really ask. I want to ask for one more message for you, because I feel that they will give you some more clarity in this message regarding what love you. Where are you not loving yourself? That's what I want to know. It's about your life's purpose, okay? This is about your life's purpose. What they mean is that to love yourself first is that find your own gifts, find your own uniqueness. What makes you different? Because what may be happening now is that you trying to be like everyone else, to sound like everyone else, to look like everyone else, their trends, their social media popular things, and you may feel like this is it, that's what I should do, okay, this is my purpose. And that's because someone else is doing it, and it's because maybe many other people are doing it. It doesn't mean that you have to do it. You have to follow your own joy. This is about your life's purpose. This is about the reason why you showed up on planet Earth in the first place. So, to love yourself first means to be clear on your own sense of presence. Trust yourself more. When you don't love yourself, you cannot trust yourself. Understand? When you say, well, I can't, if I don't feel connected to the source of wisdom, if I don't know what my purpose is, you will trust everyone else's opinion. You will trust a psychic, you will trust a friend, you will trust even complete stranger. But what they want you to do is to focus on yourself, is to bring all of the energy and attention to yourself. Okay? Whatever that means for you. This is a channeled message from angels about loving yourself first. Okay, and I hope that you're listening to this now and you will hear from within a call. Okay, a voice speaking with you right now. It's the voice of your own angel, your inner angel, your guardian angel, who is telling you this is real. You are here to make important choices. Okay, beautiful angel. I hope this was of service to you. Love yourself first. Figure out what your purpose is. Okay, now let's continue. If your choice is number 2, if you felt like 2 was aligned with you on some level, an image, maybe you felt like wings or color green, number 2, maybe your number today. But anyways, we are channeling angels. We are bringing energy from angels into this reading and giving you guidance for this upcoming new moon energy. All right, so I have my angel oracle cards, and let's see what they're asking you, what they want you to know. 1 second. What do they want you to know? Love is the cure. It's about your relationship. It's really interesting because when they speak about love, it's kind of like that's what angels would do, right? We want to invite them into our lives, into our day-to-day existence, into our struggles, into our difficulties, into our relationships, into our finances. We are inviting angels in hoping that they can elevate us. They can heal us, they can guide us, they can provide us with something real, something tangible, something that we can experience here in the physical world. But when angels speak with us, they don't speak about money, or they don't speak directly to like, oh, this is about your relationship with John, okay, or this is about your banking problems. They speak on the level of elevated self, which is the energy of love. Okay, love is the cure. So the question is, when you work with angels, this is what happens. When you work with angels and they're telling you that love is the cure, it speaks about that harmonizing factor, something that exists on the level of your consciousness, a frequency. If you tune into this frequency, which is a higher level of awareness, if you tune into this higher level of awareness, all of your other problems will begin to dissolve. They will lose their importance, their significance. They will become possibilities. They will become some kind of opportunities, solutions. You will have so much clarity about everything that is going on, but you cannot tune or zoom into a problem, okay, and then see it at that level, because what you will see on that level of the problem is the problem. So what they're asking you to do is to elevate your consciousness to the level from where you can deal with it, you can heal it, you can transform it, transcend it, overcome any difficulty, any problem. That's what angels do, okay? They don't go into the problem to solve the problem, because that's not where solution exists. So when they're telling you, hey, love is the cure, we don't understand it because we have such a twisted relationship with love itself. Most people are craving for love their entire life. They may not have been in the most loving home, most loving relationship. They never felt loved. They never felt that human love. So for a lot of people, when they say, focus on love, it's not a comfortable kind of feeling, because it may mean for you, love means abandonment, right? So you were as a child, there is a deep need for love, but then instead of love, you got something else. So that twisted relationship with love is how we think, is how we look at our relationships. Is this loving? Okay, am I physically attracted to somebody? Is that, well, man, that's love, right? So that's love. Well, in the language of angels, that's not love. The physicality, like the attraction and what we think physical love is, it's not what they're referring to when they're telling you that love is the cure. Love is the cure, which means that you have to elevate yourself to that frequency, that space from which you feel in harmony with the world around you. I promise you, when you get to that level of love, all of the challenges, they begin to mean different things. Okay, if you struggled with your parents, right, one of your parents, if you struggled in a relationship, when you elevate yourself, you see the reason behind it, right? You see an elevated version of that struggle. You see spiritual lesson. And when you're in harmony, means you are not blaming the world. Think about it. If you have, let's say, angels, right? They're messengers from God. Angels are messengers. That's their job. They aren't in any way unique. They're just doing what they're supposed to do. They're bringing God's messages to earth. That's their job. That's their function. So when you connect with a higher aspect of yourself, that is a harmonizing principle that everything in life is fair. The creation itself is fair. Life is fair. Everything that happens for a reason, and everyone in your life plays a role. They awaken something in you, something that you may perceive as good or as bad, but you're still in this flow of life. And when you have something against an experience, a person, it means that you have this beef with the creator himself, herself. Because in this understanding, God is the ultimate creator. It means that God had the reason to create the person you don't like. Think about it. So when you elevate yourself to that level of love, right? Love is the cure. You begin to see things differently. And then that's the whole point of spiritual process. That's the spiritual growth. You don't go to yoga or you don't sit in meditation pose for like 6 hours so you can get enlightened. At the end of the day, if you don't have love, it means nothing. And in that sense, in the Christianity, the meaning of love, like if you have everything, all of the abundance, all of the power, all of the resources of the world, if you don't have love, it's worth nothing. For the soul, for some higher aspect of you, that means it's nothing. It's impermanent. It doesn't, you can't take this with you into another dimensions. When you die, all of the physical stuff it's part of the mortal life experience. But the spiritual idea is that you begin to see everything as part of this divine plan and divine creation, divine spiritual meaning is behind everything. And you begin to enjoy it. You begin to feel like, wow, that's so cool. This is amazing. What? Somebody made this. Somebody created this. This is incredible. And that's the thinking that what angels imply when they say love is the cure. Is when you get out of that limiting thinking, when you get out of just constricted mindset, you take that true power, which is the power of your soul, power of your spirit. And that's life worth living. That's the pursuit where you want to gain the wisdom and see God. I respect your choice. I respect everybody. I can't, there's no other way, because I can see how beautiful everything is, how smart, how intelligent this universal design is. Everything has a place. Even people you hate, people you don't like, people who trigger you, things, events, wars, they have somehow a plan and a place in this divine design. So you don't fight it, you don't resist it, you begin to see it as part of the whole. So this is what they mean by love. Unless you get to this place, you will always find that someone else is there to blame. You always feel it's never your fault. It's this, these people did this to me. You're thinking on the level of pain, and that's not where angels can help you. The way that they can help you is to elevate you to the level of different consciousness and think from a place where, you feel, you see things differently from a different angle. So, wow, what an important, interesting conversation we're having today. Okay, you guys, I hope this was helpful. Number 2. All right, so let's continue. And with number 3, we are going to ask our angels about this new moon on June the 6th. I'm just using my angel oracle cards. So let's see what angels have to say to you. If your choice is number 3, or you felt number 3 is just resonates with you, if you felt like the red color, maybe a symbol, something is speaking with you today. So this is it. This is your time, and this is your guidance. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what angels want you to know. Pay attention to your dreams. Wow. This for you will be the time of psychic revelations. There's a process, a portal that is psychically triggering you in a good way. Well, everything is kind of, not good, not bad. It's just triggering you. It's awakening your psychic senses. If you're listening and number 3 is your choice, be prepared to experience extraordinary things. Okay, some of you will experience these extraordinary things, and you may say, oh, it's so scary, I don't like it, I don't want to have like presence, like there's some kind of spirit with me or something else around me. I don't like that. Here's what I want you to remember when this happens, is that spirits are here all the time, and we don't notice them because we are not sensitive to their presence. That's it. We use other tools, other ways to scan reality, right? Our 5 senses. Some days, and it's not every day, but there are some days when these psychic channels open up. They're due to astrological passages. They're due to your own personal karmic path. Wherever you are, just somehow you need to cross that path. You will have this channel open. And this is a magical channel. This is like magic, magic, magic. You can tap into many different dimensions. Here is where you can play. You can feel free to play. When you're dreaming, you may ask for an angel to appear. You may ask for your departed loved one. You may ask for a specific spirit to guide you. It's your call. It's your dream. But you also have to understand that once this channel is open, you are just sort of like visible to the invisible world. They see you. They have this natural connection with you, and they also know that you see them too. And because for the spirit, it's an opportunity. The name of the game for the spirit world is energy. So when they see you, they also want to be involved with you. So there are some spirits that will elevate you, and there are spirits that may just trigger you and lower your energy. It's normal. It's not something supernatural. This happens all the time. Sometimes these channels open without you even knowing it, and you may lose energy, you may gain energy. It's just part of life. But when you are going through these processes, it's one of those things when you can call upon anybody, but you also have to be aware that if you are dealing with unpleasant energy or something that you just feel, okay, I don't feel good, okay, something is, connecting with me and I don't like the way it feels. You have to be able to send that energy on its way. Just say, thank you, but this is not my conversation. So the more you attract, the more you connect, the more you draw any spirit with your attention. You may have these experiences when some kind of external energy, a force, an entity may be not pleasant. So it's just part of life. They exist, but you have to also set the boundaries and say, you know what, I'm just not going to interact. So just notice how you feel. By the fruits of their labor you will know. That's how you know what kind of spirits communicate with you. Are you speaking with angels, really, or you're speaking with some dark energy? It's one of the most common questions that I get asked, and the only answer that I can give you is that by the fruits of their labor you will know. And I know that my angels, through these messages, elevate lots of people, lots and lots of people. It's a personal experience for me. There's a lot of evidence for me. So, and I feel connected and guided by them. So all of these messages are designed to elevate human consciousness, period. But there's also, you have to understand that you may come in contact with some other entities and angels who may not be their purpose. They work for a different reason. They're on a different level and a different dimension. Call them low energy, whatever, but they're just doing their job. So, but you don't have to interact with them. You don't have to give in. You are in control. You are guided, you are protected. So in these moments, just see, okay, be mindful, right? Be conscious through this process and say, thank you, but I'm feeling connected more to the energy of love, guidance, healing, elevated emotions. That's what you want to be connecting with. Is it making sense? So when they're telling you, you will experience some psychic connection, most likely it will be in the altered state. What does it mean in the altered state? It means that dream state, when you're daydreaming, moments just before you fall asleep. So these are all altered state, especially, if be careful when you do anything that is altering your mind, especially if your choice is this choice. Be super mindful when you take in any substance, whatever, that will be altering your mind. Just understand that there are certain situations that can put you at risk, but everything else is going to be awesome. Everything else is going to be amazing, you guys. How does that sound? Pay attention to your dreams. And if you're scared, let me just say, that's what I like. That's my life, day-to-day life. I speak with spiritful living. I'm a channel, I'm a medium, right? So it's also my life's mission. It's the design of my soul to do this work. So it's so I can experience, so I can understand it, and I can teach you. So you don't have to be afraid and you don't have to worry about it too much, but also understand that psychically you can stretch yourself. You can become a little bit more thin in terms of your sensitivity. Becky, I see you. It resonates with you. Awesome. I'm so happy, you guys. So that's it. Let's close this video, and I want to send you love and remind you they have most beautiful energies protecting you, guiding you. This is what I do. This is my angels, and these are the beings who channel through me, who work through me, you have access to them as well. For anything you need, for any guidance, for anything related to your life's purpose, you will have these protective beings with you. Lots of love. YouTubers, if this is your first time, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.